The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. The one, the only T Grizzly in the building.
What up, though?
My God, welcome to the show, man.
Man, appreciate you having me, brother.
By the time people see this, because this is going to come out the week after T's Coney Island, out now.
Yeah, for sure.
You want to know what's funny?
Sure.
I've had a bunch of people from Detroit up here, and they always talking about Coney Island, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it would always fuck with my head, because I'd be thinking that they talking about New York.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, yeah. Why y'all going out to Coney? Why y'all talking so positive about like Coney Island like that? Like I'm like I've never heard people talk about it unless they live there that positively, and then they're like, no, bro, it's like a spot in the city and shit, and I had no idea.
Yeah, no, Coney Island, that's a big part of our culture in Detroit.
So for the people who don't know, like especially because you're also like naming a project after Coney Island, like explain the cultural relevance and significance of Coney Island in Detroit.
So to make it as universal as possible, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's your diner in the trenches, for real. Mm-hmm. And you got all the affordable food. You know what I'm saying? When you coming up, you scrape up on $10, you starve, and you go to the Coney. Okay. You feel me? Ain't nobody in the house cooking. You feel me? You can't. Ain't no restaurants around you, or you can't afford it. You scrape up on a couple dollars, you go to the Coney.
Yeah.
Lifesaver. You feel me? Should a lifesaver, you get you some little chili fries, you down there good for the day. From the Coney, you know?
So is it a chain or is it like one place?
It's like it's a million Coney Islands, but they all got different owners.
Okay, got you. It's like a Waffle House type situation. Like there's a bunch of different Waffle Houses.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, so when we go out to Detroit in like 2 weeks, we got to stop by a Coney then.
Yeah, definitely.
What do you like to eat from Coney?
I like to get the grilled chicken pita. You know what I'm saying? I like the wings, chili fries, they burgers fire. That's really it. They got like 50 things on the menu, but I only touch them things though.
Why
like,
just them?
Because I ain't getting no steak from Coney Island.
That I respect it, yeah.
You feel me? Or I ain't getting no like fish sandwich or none of that from there.
Right.
Because I don't think they really going fishing and catching no fish and it's fresh. You know what I'm saying? So
you don't know what processed meat or fish that they be having and shit.
I just stick with my few items that I know safe and good. You know, but every Coney ain't good for everything though. Like you got to go to certain Coneys for certain things.
Okay, got you. I'm gonna make notes. So when I go to Detroit, I'm gonna send you which Coney is by the crib. And you're gonna tell me what's good at that one.
Yeah. Now see where you were gonna be staying at. Probably you ain't gonna be by no good Coneys. You gotta go to the trench.
Yeah.
You gotta go to the trench.
We gonna have the car. We gonna have the car. I'll start the list now. But I'm excited to have you, man, because like I was telling you, this feels like a really full circle moment for me. Because when you first came out was when I was like interning back in the day, and you were kind of like the first rapper I saw in person at SiriusXM when I was interning there. And I love just watching your growth over these like 6-7 years and seeing you go and also you're married now, so congratulations, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Through the amazing things that have happened to you in your personal life, but also the strides you made in music and outside of music. Like I have to say, one of my favorite T Grizzly things, period, right now is the Twitch streams.
Yeah, that's dope.
Because the GTA live streams is probably like it's so cool because I feel like we get to see a whole different side of you that we never would have known existed before. And I feel like that's like the most raw side of T Grizzly that we really get to see.
Oh, facts. You know, I was a gamer before I was an artist. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Before I ever thought about making music, I love games.
Right.
So all my whole life, that been a disconnect for me. Like disconnect as far as like it's how I disconnect from the rest of the world.
Okay, like that's like when I'm not doing music and I want to be alone and I want to just chill.
Shit like it's like therapy kind of. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Kind of like therapy for real.
With the Twitch streaming, did you like just wake up one day like, oh, I'm about to stream, or did like you have to get pushed and convinced to do it?
I had to get convinced, and it took months of convincing because I didn't even know what streaming was. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know the first thing to start, you know. But I was playing Call of Duty. Like I said, I always like games. Yeah. It was around COVID. I'm playing Call of Duty. We in the crib, and niggas just telling me like, bro, you should stream.
Yeah.
You feel me? It went through one ear and out the other because I'm like, what is streaming? I ain't got nothing. I got this. This before the 5 even came out. I got this PS4. What I'm supposed to press? What button I'm supposed to press to stream? You know?
Yeah.
And I ended up finally let them convince me on doing it. And I took it serious, sold all I needed to get, got everything I needed, put my setup together, start streaming, and it's just been amazing ever since.
You still be on consoles or no?
No, I don't even touch the console no
Just
more.
strictly PC now.
Yeah.
Okay, you a real ass gamer
Yeah.
now, huh?
Strictly PC for sure. I don't play on a big screen. I don't even believe in playing on big TVs. None of that.
Yeah, I play. I got my PS5 still, but I only moved my PS5 from the monitor to the big screen to play Spider-Man. That was it.
Yeah.
I beat the game. It's going back to the small monitor now.
Yeah,
You feel me?
for sure. I mean, I understand that though, because you want all the graphics. You want to feel like it's the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
exactly.
sure.
But like I haven't played Call of Duty at all this week. So like when I go back to playing COD or GTA or some shit, it got to be on that monitor because like my eyes like. It don't hit the same on the
for
big
sure.
TV. It'd be fucking with my eyes. But I love watching you do it because the live streams and the role playing. Were you doing like the role playing, the GTA role plays before too, or no?
Nah, I ain't do that. I started off streaming Call of Duty, and then I got hip to the GTA roleplay. And the thing that made me fall in love with it for real, it was helping get a lot of my people out the streets. Like a lot of my guys was able to get their hands on the PC and stop being in the streets, start streaming and making money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they avoided so much just by playing the game.
Right. And I think that's cool because it adds another way. Because I'm sure like before, like you'd be like, oh, try music, but like also gaming is just something that we all do on our regular time anyway. And so why not stream?
Because everybody can't rap.
Right.
Everybody can't rap. You know, and people need to start telling their friends the truth. Everybody can't rap. Everybody can play the game though.
Right.
Everybody can play the game. So
you know, it's funny the way that you're like, you gotta start telling your friends they can't rap.
yeah.
Do you feel like, because I think like now, like you're such an interesting person in this game because you've been around for a sec, but you've also seen the evolution from like the late 2010s into like this era that we're in now, where it's like TikTok and X, Y, and Z, and anybody could just blow up overnight too. What is your take now on like that type of part of this industry now, like the TikTok? Like, are you for it? You against it? Like, how do you kind of feel about that?
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't pay no attention to it, bro. I just do me for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I really just do me, bro, because I always thought in the back of my mind there's no formula to how you could get on. The only guarantee is failure if you do nothing at all. But I've been feeling like you could do anything and it might work, it might not.
Right.
You feel me? So when I'm seeing all these people blow up in all these different ways and change their life in all these different ways, I always knew that could happen.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I don't pay enough attention to it to gather opinion about it or a feeling about it.
Right.
It just is what it
You
is.
just kind of do your own thing.
Yeah.
You know, I love, you know, we got the Chris Brown and Mariah the Scientist joint out right now going
Yeah.
crazy. I
So-
love this side of you because it's different than what we've gotten from T in the past, right? Which, I want to ask you like two. Well, one, I want to know how the record with these two came about because it's super interesting, the three of y'all together. But two, the switch up for you and kind of like showing this different side of you on this joint, man. Like, was that like, how did you come to that decision where it's like, okay, I want to try something different this time and try to flip it and try to give the fans something that they wouldn't expect from me?
Yeah, so that ain't even click in my head. Like I was at Chris' house and we just chilling. And we just end up going to the studio. He got the studio in the crib, so we end up just going in the studio, playing beats. And we just end up catching a vibe on this beat. And it was just crazy, and it came out so fire. But we both knew that, like, all right, we need a female on this.
Okay.
We for sure need a female on this. And my wife had put me on Mariah the Scientist not too long ago. And I'm like, bet, yeah, this is the perfect time for me to try to get something in with her because she dope, too.
That simple.
Yeah.
Shout out wifey for putting you on. Does your wife put you on a lot of like music now too?
Yeah, she put me on a lot of stuff, yeah.
Do you know anybody besides Mariah that she might have put you on to?
She put me on Mariah. She made me become a bigger fan of SZA for sure.
Okay.
I'm probably about the only two.
Okay. When we're putting out this record, were you like nervous to show this different side, or
No, hell no.
you knew it was gonna go?
Yeah, no, I ain't know it was gonna go. You know, I don't never feel like I know this the one for sure. I feel confident in everything, but it's like I don't know what's gonna happen though. You feel me? Because I feel like I didn't put out some crazy shit and it ain't do nothing, and I feel like I put out some shit that I ain't really care too much for, and it got a plaque.
Yeah,
Even I be
right.
like, so I don't really know.
Well, with this project being named what it is too, right? You know, the track list just came out. Well, by the time people see this album's out, but you got 21 on it. Obviously, Chris, Finesse 2 times, Corday, MGK, a few other great artists are on this too. How did you want this project, like, especially even naming after it, like, you know, the Coney Islands that are in Detroit, and with Detroit being such an important piece of the culture right now and the popularity of the Detroit beats and so on and so forth, how did you want this project to also fully represent where you come from and the city in general as well too?
Really just getting back to my roots, getting back to me. I wanted to cater to my core audience, my day ones on this one a lot. So, feel me? Just doing that and showing my growth at the same time too, though.
Right. It's kind of dope that like you've been, you talk about your growth too, and then I feel like this tape is coming out at the perfect time too, especially where like Detroit music is at and its popularity within the country now too, because it really has. And I've spoken about this with a ton of other artists, but like I feel like it's at such a point now where it's like the Detroit beats, like New York artists are doing Detroit beats and Philly artists are doing their own flip on Detroit beats. Like I think that's so cool because all y'all have been working so hard for this moment to exist, where it's now like that Detroit sound is kind of becoming universal too for everywhere.
And niggas been working years for this shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a moment in time when the world really didn't like the Detroit sound.
Yeah.
So it's artists that's just not popping today that really been doing this for like 10, 15 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's just beautiful to see niggas finally get the shine they deserve.
Yeah, I think about, I've had some artists come here and they're like, yeah, when I had label meetings in like 2015, 2016 in New York, they were laughing at these type of beats.
Yeah.
And then it's now where it's like everybody want to do like a Detroit flip or some shit.
Yeah,
And it's just so crazy how like it's almost 10 years later like that these moments are now coming. Like you said, people have been working. Like I seen pictures of a ton of Detroit artists from like early 2010s and like to see where they were back then to where they are now is like it's crazy how long it took to get there, but it's also beautiful to see like that we're at this point now and that you've also been out doing your thing for a minute too, and like everything is kind of just coming together at like the right time too. And I love how you did the tape with Skilla, because Skilla actually came like I think a couple months before the tape dropped to here, and one of my favorite parts about it was he was like like it's a lot of controversy because where me and T are from. But I wanted to ask you, because he didn't really talk too much about tape because it wasn't out yet. But I wanted to ask, like, how did you and Skilla first meet? How did y'all first kind of conceptualize this tape and, kind of make it a moment for the city and a moment of unity rather than a moment of like, people being apart or, having problems with each other?
Yeah, me and Skilla, we both know a lot of people that's from our city that's like, they not rappers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we respect their opinions. You feel me? And me and bro never had a personal problem with each other.
Yeah.
So one day we was in the A, and there's a couple of my guys in there, and they telling me like, all right, Skilla about to pull up. I'm like, shit, you pull up, it's cool. And Skilla pull up with some guys, and it's like a mutual respect. Before the music thing, it's a mutual respect.
Yeah.
Just for each other, period. You know what I'm saying? So we was just cool and vibing out, and we ended up doing the song. And the song, our chemistry was so crazy. The song came out so hard that we ended up doing like 3-4 songs. We like, shit, we might as well do a tape. You feel me? And we end up knocking out a tape quick as hell, just meeting each other in other cities. Like we met in LA, Atlanta, and Detroit, and just knocked the tape out. That motherfucker came out crazy.
Yeah, that shit was like, it felt like it came out fast too.
Yeah.
Like, what was the first song that y'all ever recorded together? Was it on the tape or?
The first song we recorded?
Yeah, that first song where you were like, oh, the energy between us was like.
Yeah, it's a song called Anywhere We Want.
Okay.
I think that was the first one. That one wasn't on the tape though.
Yeah.
That one wasn't on the tape, no. But that one hard though. They gonna get it soon, but it wasn't on that tape though.
So it hasn't even been like on SoundCloud, nothing. It's just it hasn't even come out yet.
No, it ain't came out yet, but it's coming though for sure.
Okay, you're definitely gonna drop that.
Yeah, for sure.
Why didn't it make the tape?
Because we had so many songs we had did. We can't put all of them on there. We gonna save some for the deluxe. And then it was like, it's gonna be time for me to drop soon. It's gonna be time for bro to drop soon. So I'm gonna put something on mine that ain't come out, and bro gonna put something on his that ain't come out on that. And then once we do another tape, then you feel me?
You guys want to do another tape?
Yeah,
I like that.
Probably do another one for sure.
I like that.
Yeah.
And like when he was, and again speaking to like the unity behind it, it's so beautiful because I even saw like the Sada post. Like I think it was just like everything around that tape just brought so much good energy to the city. And seeing you and Sada and Skilla, like it was just kind of like, wow, man, like they doing something that a lot of people preach about but don't actually go and do. For sure. And it kind of like, I think that in this time of Detroit brain and the music shit, like I think that just kind of like added to it. Like, okay, look, they unified and they doing it together as well, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So we might get another Skilla tape.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
Okay, word. So, okay, after this, what else we have coming up? We got a tour on the way. What else we cooking?
You know, we got the tease Coney Island. We got I don't know what else after that. I might chill for a minute after that.
Just go back to playing video games and shit.
Yeah, I might do that. I might go tour. You know what I'm saying? I might come with a tape right behind that one. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something gonna come.
Yeah, something gonna come for sure.
I like how you kind of just. I thought she was looking at you.
No.
I like how you kind of just go to the beat of your own drum. You're like, you know what? Whatever comes, it's gonna happen.
Facts. I mean, I shot a lot of videos for this album though, so it's gonna be a lot of videos coming even after the tape drop.
Right. So we'll have enough content to lead into another tape or a tour or something like that.
For sure.
Well, look, man, I appreciate you being here. You know, thank you for everything that you've done in the culture. Thank you for just being an incredible artist. New album out now. By the time y'all see this, freestyle out now, so make sure you go check that out.
For sure.
Before we get up out of here, bro, anything else you want to let the people know where they can follow you at, all that good stuff? Now's the time to do it. This camera right here.
Y'all can catch me anywhere at T Grizzly. You know, T's Coney Island out right now. Make sure y'all go run that up. Go run up the freestyle on the radar freestyle.
Yeah.
That's about it. It really ain't too much to talk about. I got a question for you though.
Hit me.
What's your who?
I see where this going.
Who did your favorite freestyle on here?
Of like, can I give like a top three? Is that, or you really need like one? Cause it changes, bro. It does change.
Do your top three so far.
Wait, all right. I want to. All right, so this kid.
You want to do it off camera?
I'll do it on camera. I'm trying to think though. I just want to make sure because we've done so many. Well, I'm out of the three. Drake gonna be in there at some point, right? Regardless, Drake gonna be in there. This kid Chris Patrick from Jersey, right? One of the most underrated freestyles that we've ever done. He did the whole Kendrick Lamar, The Heart Part 5 beat in one take. That's a 5-minute long song. Kid rap for 5 minutes straight. So Chris Patrick, Drake, and I gotta go with D-Thang because D-Thang really like kicked off the platform, and D-Thang really helped explode us in a way that we didn't have that platform before. So I'll say those three right now. It's probably gonna change again, but
yeah,
I'll say is that who you thought I was gonna say too? 4-1, yeah, 4-1 is like in that fourth place, top 5. Yeah, Chow and Cash is like top 5 too, but like he said 3, so I gotta give him the top 3. So yeah, who's been your favorite that you've seen?
I definitely like the Drake one.
Okay,
but I ain't seen all of them either though. I like the Concrete freestyle.
Concrete shit's tough. Yep, he helped set that one. Just hit a mill right now. Yep,
that was heat. The 4-1, the Deep Thinker.
Who?
The 4-1.
The 4-1.
Come on, my man, the dude from Detroit.
Did we had him? When we had him on?
Yeah. Yeah. I liked it. I liked his.
Okay.
I liked his for sure. He snapped. Central C went off. It's a lot of them. Y'all had some fire. You had one where it was like 3 dudes from New York. It was one tall dude.
Oh, that's 4-1. That's That's our 4-1. That's why I got confused. I thought you were talking about our 4-1. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, that's our 4-1. Yeah.
So when you said 4-1, I thought you meant like Finkel. That's some Detroit shit.
No, I was talking about our 4. I was talking about our 4-1. Yeah, damn, there's mad 4-1s out here. Damn. Yeah, I was talking about our 4-1. Also, I'm trying to think. Do you ever see Skillas?
Yeah, I seen Skillas.
Yeah, 30 seconds. He's coming back tonight. You gotta do more than 30 tonight.
Yeah, Skilla in there for sure.
Where, man?
Oh, he only rap for 30 seconds?
Swear to God. We have a
Damn.
We got a joke where the video starts and midway through him rapping, the end screens pop up.
What? All right, but I gotta make sure I do longer than 30.
Yeah, man. Well, look, again, man, thank you for being here. New album out now, so please go run that up. Go follow him everywhere, including Twitch. He's gonna be back to streaming real soon. Go show him some love. Go show him support. Love is free. Support is free. But y'all already knew that. Till next time, T Grizzly on the radar. We out. Bow, my God. Love.
Love, bro.